All right. Hey, I'm Gibby, and I'm with my friend Tragic,
Hi.
and we're looking at first look at every hero ability Rogue can steal Marvel Rivals because she comes out in a few hours, so, or she's already out by the time you see this video, but she comes out really soon, so there's a video I want to see because I'm curious what all she can do because Rogue probably looks like one of the funnest duelists. I'm not duelists, vanguards. She look, she looks like one of the funnest vanguards outside like Angela because I don't like most vanguard characters. I know Tragic plays a lot of them, but I haven't been the biggest fan of a lot of them. Any thoughts, Tragic, before we play this? How you feeling about Rogue?
Now let's get into it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We've got early access to season 5.5, and I thought to myself, what's the first video I should do with this? And really, guys, we're all just kind of hyped to see all of the powers and abilities that Rogue can take from the 40+ heroes within the game.
I think it's kind of cool, though,
like
that
a Rogue Day 1 guide. Want to play with the hero more. I thought, let's look at all the cracked abilities that she can take, what she can't take, and kind of how it works, and my thoughts on all of them, with ranking some of them as well. What are the ones that are worth going after? And kind of a nice, neat video that you guys can see all the powers at once.
What was he talking about?
You know, day one, you're ready to go with the new Vanguard. Let's go to jump on in. Now, with this ability, a couple of things to note. You only have one use of it, or even a timer in some cases, right? So when you have, let's say, Psylocke Stealth, you can use it once, and then it's obviously gone, and you'll have to steal another ability.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant you only had it one time.
That starts as soon as you absorb the ability to use it. So if you
that's interesting. So she takes his bubbles and can heal herself
forever. If you just finish wiping the team,
that's
they're
interesting.
Coming back for domination. It's probably going to run out by
like
then, which I kind of hope they increase.
I thought she was going to swim in the map. I thought she was going to turn into a shark.
But the abilities that they chose for a lot of these heroes are super clutch. I love the ones they picked for the majority of them. And there's only a couple where I would probably have asked for something else, or it just doesn't make sense. Or it makes sense, but I wish she could have stolen something from some of these heroes. Again, obviously the Punisher has guns. She's not going to have a gun in her hand. She's stealing hero abilities, but we'll get through that.
That sucks. I was hoping she was going to have a gun.
So here's my thoughts on them. So with the Vanguards, guys,
I was hoping she was going to have a gun.
It's just nice 800 health. You're going to get a bunch of extra health and a good ability, which is definitely one of the better ones. All of the just
so she gets extra health.
Are going to be worth it. So if the ability doesn't like scream crazy, at least you get a pretty good boost to go alongside it.
Well, you know, like how you'd be like on the point trying to fight for your life, you at least could save yourself by just stealing the Vanguard.
Because she naturally has 675, but when she absorbs a Vanguard, it goes up to 800.
She gets
now,
in there
remember,
125.
this has a pretty long cooldown, so you're going to want to be selective on who you use this on. And with the Hulk, I don't think it's.
I mean, it does last her a little bit
to grab. I don't think you're going to prioritize this compared to some of the other ones out there. His Gamma Burst, his Gamma Clap ability is the one that Rogue steals. So, you know, not the worst. Going to be a very quick one-time use, and so you know, in a couple niche.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, she gets. She gets a health boost, and she takes his clap.
Not the best. Next up, guys, we have Doctor Strange and.
I got this out. She got a health boost.
Obviously.
Oh, I was right about that. I was like, I feel like she's gonna take his shield.
I was right about abilities. You do get the shield.
That was in the trailer.
Health in this.
It was. I don't remember seeing that.
It was.
Oh shoot.
Will be clutch in a lot of different scenarios.
Why is her shield bigger than his?
Prioritize. Keep in mind, you can only summon the shield one time. You can't put it in and take it away.
I think
whatever.
It's bigger than Doctor Strange.
And on top of that, it has a duration as well. So it's not just the health you're going up against. It's going to be that little bar that you see in the bottom right. When that expires, the shield.
I think that makes sense for her to take Doctor Strange.
Either way, still a clutch ability, one that I'm going to be targeting myself, but that is what she takes from Doctor Strange. Now, Captain America was one of the few that I kind of wanted her to take something. Now, a lot of these I understand the rhyme and reason why she doesn't take an ability from them. You got the Super Serum, totally get it. A lot of these are going to have more reasons behind it.
Just have the shield.
I just kind of wish she got his sprint. I think that would be such a sick thing to steal, but Captain America is a big old nothing burger from Rogue. Next up, we go to Groot, and we saw this in the
she could take the wall.
Groot's Ironwood wall is what she'll be grabbing from him. Now, keep in mind, this is one of the first of a couple abilities that you're gonna think.
I think it's kind of interesting how she has to knock you down on the ground first.
She doesn't get access to a lot of the passes, right? And we'll get to that
grabs
later.
you,
so you're not
going
to
get
the huge benefits from the Ironwood wall, but you do get obviously. It being the giant wall to protect your team or to use different reasons. So moving on, we go to the symbiote in Venom, and good luck trying to catch Venom. I guess if he's like diving on your team, it's going to be another pin down, which is pretty cool. And all the stuff
What does
with
that do?
this
It just takes
ability,
his
like,
health?
you know, can everybody, you know, gang up on the person getting their power stolen? I'm going to have that in the separate rogue guide. But from Venom, cellular corrosion, his
I don't know if I really
ability
care
is
about
the
that
one
too much.
that she'll take from him. Definitely, again, not one that's going to be
Yeah.
crazy. It's not the
I don't
worst
remember
ever
Venom's
used in
being
some
useful either,
scenarios. But yeah, I mean,
like
I
it
don't
just
know.
does
Maybe
nothing.
she
It's
could have
like a
gotten a
nothing
swing
murder.
or something, or the over shield. Obviously, they looked at some of these and they're like, okay, that would be way too broken. So they picked certain ones here.
Yeah, she had
Venom,
the
I think, is a good
overshield. She would
example of
never
that.
die.
Mr. Magneto
Nah,
in
she
the
had Venom
love
overshield.
triangle.
Oh
A lot
my
of things she
goodness.
could have
Because
taken.
like she already goes 800 because he's a Vanguard, so she had the overshield. She would go to like almost
She'll
what
be so
950.
OP, bro.
from
Oh my
him, but it is
goodness.
going to be his
It
iron
makes sense.
bulwark, the shield that he can put on himself. So
No,
if you
this is
can't
good.
give a shield to an ally, this will
shield's
be
good.
the shield for herself, which I do think is going to be one of those that is definitely not bad, especially in some scenarios. Definitely going to depend on the map for some of these when you use them, but anything with the shield, it's going to be good. Magneto's going to be giving the bubble to Rogue. God of Thunder, we've got Thor, and we saw this one in the
Does she
trailer
take
too. This is
Mjolnir?
actually one of the
Oh,
better
she
ones in
takes
my
his-
opinion, especially
oh,
in a
his
lot of
light-
different
I
scenarios.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my
Awakening
favorite
mode,
lightning
going
ability,
into
bro.
Awakening mode is going to be
That's the one mode I
really
actually
good
like
as
from
Rogue,
Thor,
because
so
you're
that's
also
kinda cool.
stealing buffs with these, and again, I'll go through all that in the Rogue
Like
guide.
that lightning mode
But
is the
just as
best
an
move for
example,
Thor,
from
'cause it does
Duelist,
so
she's
much
taking
damage.
a damage up, and then I believe she inflicts
So
damage
she
down
takes
on them.
Mjolnir, bro?
So getting
like
that
she
awakening and
absorbs
just
Bucky, like,
throwing
oh, she go
down
get a
the
robotic
lightning
arm?
is pretty crazy. So I definitely think this is one of the better ones.
Why
Next
shouldn't
up
she
is
get a
Penny
robotic
Parker,
arm?
and to no surprise, Penny is a machine, so Rogue will not be taking any abilities from Penny Parker. Moving on, we go to the Thing, and she'll be stealing Ben Grimm's
she takes this shield
embattled
thing.
leap, but just the damage reduction on herself, right? I didn't get to test if it's going to be there for your allies as well. That's a new part of the ability, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm lagging like crazy.
Okay. You good? Just let me know when you're ready.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
So just die.
Try playing it.
So, right, because that's in the abilities given name.
Yo, okay, that's so weird.
That's how
Okay,
a lot of
I'm
these
good
work.
now.
Either
Alright.
way, though, this is obviously a very good one. You're just
I
stealing.
mean, I guess
damage
that one
reduction
just allows
for
you to
yourself.
survive
It's gonna allow
longer.
you to probably
And it gives you more
outgrow
health at
a
the
I
lot
thought
same
she was
time.
gonna be able to
different
lead to her
matchups.
teammates.
And then we
but I
end
don't
on the
like
last
this
two
one.
Vanguards. Angela is going to be a nothing burger from Rogue. Again, kind of bummed on this one because, you know, Angela, she has powers, right? Kind of. I mean, I guess not.
Yeah, let
right?
her fly.
Maybe she could fly, but Rogue can already fly. She has weapons for the other things. I think that's kind of how they ruled a lot of these, and so Angela will be giving Rogue.
Yo, you see the way she
powers.
just
And then
bent
we
her
end on
over?
Rogue v. Rogue. I don't know why I included this. Obviously, nothing. All right, next up we go to Duelist, and pretty cool about this, you'll be getting a damage up just as the passive when they're a Duelist
She becomes
character.
blind
But
when
it
she
looks like
fucking-
you'll be applying the damage down
She
as
loses
well.
her
I don't know if
eyes.
all the rolls have something you apply to them. I just noticed that with the damage.
she does
up,
so much
and
damage like
down
that.
symbols. But yeah, pretty cool. We start off
Yeah,
with
imagine a
Derek,
rogue coming and flipping you over
Damn,
and taking you from
shit.
behind.
Devil, the newest hero outside of Gambit and Rogue, and this is a great one, Sonic Pursuit. Now, what's cool is she's gaining that blindness, right? Whenever
Bro,
she does
she
take
flip
the
you over and
ability.
take you. That's crazy.
But this is going to give damage reduction, and it's going to help a ton
She
when trying to
absorbs the
close
guy
in
she
on a
gave
target.
you.
You get a blind, you increase damage. Very
That'd be
good one, I
insane.
think, in my
Now it's my
opinion.
turn.
To not only punish a Daredevil that could be
That'd be
diving your team,
insane.
but also in hectic, points or trying to go after a strategist, whatever it might be, you get a little Daredevil in Rogue. Now with Blade, you're going to get his Bloodline Awakening.
She turns black?
Obviously, this
Oh.
ability is much better with Blade, but you do get a life steal, and you're also going to be doing attacks a little bit faster, I believe. The
okay.
health reduction, I'm unsure. I wasn't able to test if that's going to be included. I'm sure it is. I think it takes everything from the ability. But that just got nerfed down a little bit, or buffed, I guess, either way you look at it. So not the craziest, but I do think it's going to be nice in some situations. Next up, we go to Phoenix, and you'll be taking the Telekinesis Burst, and this is going to be a quick stun that you can utilize, obviously from a range.
I mean, that's
You
chill,
need
I
sparks
guess.
to really get this thing igniting and going, but still You know, not awful. Has
I'm
a
trying to
slow
figure out who's
ability
really gonna be
built into it
worth
as well.
stealing their
Not one
abilities
you're
from.
gonna, you know, go for, but you can utilize in a couple
Definitely a
situations.
few.
Next up, we go to Human Torch, and this one I was so confused when I first took the ability.
Oh, that's
But you
cool.
get access to his pyro
that's pretty
prison.
cool.
That's
You
dope.
can't
Okay,
throw
Human
the
Torch.
fireballs and connect them. You just make a quick kind of triangle.
I kind of prefer not throwing it.
That is going to automatically work as Human Torch.
Because you can
his
just throw it
ability
at a
does,
wall
right?
and block
so I think
it.
this one's
Or
actually
you can just block
really
a
good.
path.
If you're able to get Torch, if he's down low enough, you know, throw it on the point on domination. Going to be something I don't think people expect if they don't have
Yeah,
a
you
Torch
could
on your
just
team.
block it.
Don't know how many times, you know, Torch is going to be, you know, right in your face that you can utilize this, but if you can, it's going to be sick. Mr. Fantastic is nothing. You can't do anything with Mr. Fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe they could have done the stretching arms. I think it was a model issue probably. Would have been a headache. So that's why, or something with the lore. But either way, Mr. Fantastic is not going to be one that you can take anything from. And we got Iron Fist next up. We saw this in the trailer as
Yeah, she
well.
could heal.
You're gonna
I
get
saw
the
that one.
Harmony recovery, so you'll be able to meditate to get your health back up, and you
That's
can get
kinda
overshield.
decent,
this one's
right?
great in a couple of reasons, right? Like if you're trying to 1v1 or if your healers aren't there and you can try to escape.
I definitely
this is one of the
like,
better ones
most
in some-
priority is like the healers, like
The healer ones.
taking a
might be the-
healer, but definitely like
Like for the
Because you can
Vanguards,
heal yourself
only
as
the
a
thing,
Vanguard,
the
like-
thing, or like Doctor Strange might be useful. Because like the thing, you get the damage reduction and you
oh
get the
Emma
extra health.
Frost. Emma Frost's joint's really good because you get the diamond form.
situations, especially if
I don't think he
Iron
showed
Fist
that.
using
He did.
Vanguard Shredder is trying to get you, and then, you know,
Yeah, I think
maybe you
he-
can get the best and kind of
Yeah, I
top
didn't
off the
notice
health
that
if
one.
you do win the matchup. So this one definitely pretty sick. We move on to her fellow X-Men in Logan Wolverine.
This wasn't good.
Oh,
and
we
you
was
will be
right. She did
taking
get the Fury
Undying
thing.
Animal, which is a 40% damage reduction. That is absolutely crazy. Obviously, one of the best ones you can take, especially if
Dang, yeah,
Wolverine
that
is
means
trying
you
to
really
1v1
could just
you as a
survive. Oh yeah,
Vanguard.
so if Wolverine
cut the
snatches you,
damage
you
by
could just
And
take his
Wolverine
thing.
and
It's
Wolverine
gonna be
does
pretty
the
damn
joint
good.
where
So this is,
if
towards
he
the top of the
dies,
list.
he gets that overshield, which is like really OP. The same
Oh,
thing will happen to her.
Oh, that's
Psylocke, we
dope.
saw it in the trailer. Sidekick stealth. I think this is a cool one, but I also don't know how practical it's going to be. You have
This
2
one's
seconds of
smart
stealth.
if you
There's
snatch
a
it
timer on it, so
and
it's
then
going to be very
run
niche when
behind
you
the,
can use
the
it.
back line.
the
But it is going to be
healers.
frustrating if you're fighting a rogue and all of a sudden she's gone. So I think there'll be some use for it. I don't think it's anything too.
Like, if
too
she could
crazy.
snatch
You
a
can set up
healer
like
or
an
something,
ultimate
that would be
now,
decent.
Namor, King of the Sea, is going to give his aquatic dominion. I don't think I've ever called it that. His turrets. You're going to be able to take one of
Ah,
those
that's
turrets and
kinda
have it
OP.
work for you. Obviously, this is one that I would put higher on the list. You know,
I think that one's
grab a
kinda-
turret, throw it somewhere up high,
Yeah, the
and then you
turrets
have
are really
extra
good.
DPS coming in
Yeah.
for Rogue. And this is
Because
one
if
that
you
I
have a
think is worth targeting.
You know
in a
what I
good amount of
thought? I
scenarios.
wish
Next up,
I wish she could do if she.
Hmm.
I wish she could take her teammates' abilities.
That would be cool. That would be cool to take.
Instead,
I
like
get
you
it.
trying to fight someone and take
Yeah,
them.
you trying to
I
find
mean,
them and snatch
they
them, but-
made it where it's not hard to take someone's abilities. But like
Mm.
it'll be so cool. Like at the start of that match, I can just walk up to one of y'all and just take y'all shit. You know?
I think that's probably the reason why they don't do it, because you could just pick an OP lineup.
There'll be no point of taking your
There would
enemies.
no, yeah, because I could just like have Human Torch fly to me and I just snatch him real quick and take him and then boom, I got his ability. So I think
And
that's
now
like the
it'll
only
kind
reason
of be
why.
Borg, I guess.
Yeah, so like it makes it hard. It's like the risk versus
we
reward.
got Star-Lord, and this is going to be nothing. You can't take anything from Star-Lord. All of his abilities, right? His main abilities
give me
and
his
rivals
guns.
are weapons. And that goes the same for Winter Soldier. Nothing you can do with Winter Soldier either. You don't have
But you
the
should
metal
get, like, a
armor,
health
thus you're
boost,
not
'cause he's
getting
a
any of
super
those
soldier.
abilities. However, with Scarlet Witch, you are going to take her Dark Shield.
Ah,
Now, I was
dang.
kind of hoping it was the Mystic Projection.
I
That
was
would
hoping
be,
it was a projection
freaking
too.
busted, but Dark Seal is fine. You know,
They
I
gave her
don't
the
think this
worst
is gonna be
one.
anything too crazy, but
That's
you
the
can
worst
utilize it,
ability.
sometimes, and it just got a buff, so there's that. We move on to Spider-Man, and you'll be taking his amazing combo, and I actually think this is one of the better abilities that just
Shit,
kind of
man.
works with Rogue's
You know
kit,
how
right?
strong
She's
that
already
fucking
having a
uppercut
lot of the
is.
Street
Yeah,
Fighter
she's, like, took
combo,
most of that man's health just with
heavy
one uppercut.
oriented kit, and amazing
Well,
combo.
could she
works
do that with the
perfectly
kick?
into that. So
She hits you with
Imagine
that,
her-
and hits you with the
Spider-Man,
kick.
Imagine her
which I think
abilities
you're gonna
and
get
you
the
finish
kill
the
if
nigga with
you
that
pin him down as
uppercut.
well. It's huge. Which, on that
Knock
note,
their
if
jaw
you,
off.
suck up the power and they die during that, you don't get the power, for those that wonder. We got 2 nothings in a row. We have Mr. Iron Man. Clearly, you're
Bro,
not gonna
give
do
her a
anything
Tony
with
Stark
the
outfit, bro.
suit
Give her
and
the
Black
Iron Man
Widow,
suit.
But you also cannot take anything from Black Widow. Obviously, all of her
How quick you think
gadgets are
Rogue
nothing
is
that
gonna
you'll be
be on
able
the
to
hub?
absorb. No, Squirrel Girl, you're going to be getting
Be snatched up.
What?
Wait, how quick? What?
Oh, you did not know what I said. I said how
Oh
quickly you
wow,
think
yep,
Rogue is going
it's
on the
already
hunt.
on there,
Her tail
probably.
bounce, which I think is not that bad, right?
It's already
Not
there,
gonna be
probably. Who
crazy
knows?
useful, but you can get up high. You can already fly, but maybe you can set
I'm
up a
about to look it
combo with
up.
this thing, or I
I
don't know.
no way.
It's something, right? I don't know. You wouldn't use the nuts or anything, so at least you get a tail bounce. Mr. Moon Knight, you will be getting nothing, which is a bit of a bummer, but also
He has
you're not gonna be
powers.
throwing down onks or anything. So Moon Knight is also
Yeah, but all his
has no
powers
abilities to take.
is
Now
from
with
his
magic,
little
this one is super cool. You'll be
throwing
taking her
things he does.
stepping discs, but you're only
Oh, that's
obviously going
kinda
to
cool.
be taking the demon. You don't have a sword, so you can't do a whirlwind slash. But you
That's
do
kinda
take
cool.
her
She can
demon, and
teleport.
you get a little bit of those iframes to dodge attacks and stuff. So I think this is actually one of the better ones for sure. The demon is already slept on, very good ability, and this one's towards the top.
I guess the
in my
difference
opinion.
between her and
Demon
Loki is that
Wakanda.
Loki takes
Yeah,
ults and
0.
she takes
With the
just
Goddess
abilities.
of Death in Hela, you'll be
She takes
taking her
abilities,
Soul Drainer, which I actually think is a very good ability.
That's
And
not
it's going to help
bad.
you kind of close the gap. I think you can use this one. It's only a one shot, so it's not that great. But in some scenarios, I think this is going to be nice to guarantee a kill. It has a long cooldown, right? But in some instances, if you catch the Hela or whoever and you happen to have this ability, I think it's going to work nicely with Rogue's kit. Hawkeye, just like his screen appearance in the first Avengers, pretty much nothing.
This is
Next
not
up, we
on
go
there.
to Storm,
Yeah.
who I think might be my favorite.
Yeah, that was a
It's
shot.
cool.
He said just like his screen appearance, he just nothing.
With
That's
Storm,
nothing.
you're not only taking her
That's
ability
crazy.
to have speed and the damage lightning, but it's the goddess boost on top of that. So you'll be able to use this auto hitting lightning for this
What the
duration
heck?
or speed up your team. This is clearly
That's
like the
best
reason
one.
Storm, I think, is a decent hero in the game, and you're stealing that. That ability usually has a long cooldown too. So I'm
Oh,
all for
okay,
this
he
one.
used
and then
the
we
ult
end
at
on
the same time.
Punisher. Nothing. Now for the last roll, we go to Strategist, and the kind of passive buff that you get
Wow.
from Strategist, I believe,
That's
is
kinda cool.
just a constant source of passive healing. So that's definitely going to just be
I see
a
what you
good
mean,
reason
though.
to
The
steal
healing
from
ones might be the
Strategist, even if you
best ones
can't
to just
take
steal.
anything
Yeah,
from them.
not
You can
only
fight them and
Just
still
damn it,
them.
You'll be getting access to his breaking
Yeah.
spades, and what you can use either or of the abilities, which is a very good
Like
damage,
I think
right?
every
This is
person
definitely
she
something
absorbs, she naturally gains a little bit of health. But for
Mhm.
healers, you
You
would
take
keep
them and you
healing.
take their
It's
healing
not-
ability too. So it's not like it's just a
Yeah, and
one-time
on
hit.
top of that, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
with a healer, you're not only gaining health, you're gaining more health. And then if you're
The ability to
still
heal
the right
yourself.
healer, you can heal yourself again.
Yep.
That's fucking OP as shit.
I feel like she might be best to do backline fighting, honestly. She might be
We're
best for that.
taking for a number of situations. Ultron is a machine, so there is nothing to take. Invisible Woman is going to be force physics. We saw this in the trailer. Obviously, the shield
Okay,
will be
I think that's
crazy.
a pretty
Invisibility
decent
would be
one.
Stupid. So you do get
Yeah.
her push and pull.
Because you can snatch her
It's
to
also
you and do that
arguably her
kick
best
thing and
ability
just
in
probably
so
kill her
many
in one hit.
scenarios. I think this is going to be a super clutch one to take. Again, for a variety of different situations. The
Because
skill
Invisible
gap
Women
and
love to
ceiling
run
on
away,
this
so you can
character
snatch
is
her,
so
take her
high,
power,
man.
and then
Like,
kick her.
Rogue is going to be nuts. Taking an
And
invis
bring her
push
back
pull.
to you.
They're trying to get on
Yep.
the point. You push them off. You win the game. There's going to be some nut scenarios with this. Now with Jeff, what do you get from the baby land shark? You can dive. Now I wish. No, you get the healing bubble, and it's going to come in a quick little burst of 3 of them. So you're going to get 3 bubbles
I mean, that's
quickly to heal
even
up. They're
better,
going to stay
though.
there as long as you don't die.
I think Jeff is one of the
So
good-
not bad.
good
You can
healers
use it
to
for your
have.
team. You can use it
Yeah.
for yourself. I think this is actually one of the
'Cause that
better
gives you a
ones just for
speed
the
boost,
scenarios
too.
You can use it in. That's what you'll take from Satan. With Adam Warlock, again, this is in contention for probably one of the top ones to take in the game. You get Soul Bond, and Soul Bond
Oh,
obviously
so
on a
you
long
get help
cooldown,
from your
very broken,
teammates.
crazy ability that is built into just the.
That's the one where you get
clutchness
help
of
from your
Adam.
teammates near you,
get
right?
To take it. So this will definitely be one of the better ones.
Yeah,
for the team
it,
fight. Now from
wait,
Moon to
it
Snow,
does.
you'll be-
Anyone you link it to, you y'all all
Y'all share health.
share the same health bar.
So you link
So
it
if
to
you're about
another
to die,
Vanguard.
Your teammates will start taking damage, but you'll start gaining health.
So you can link it to a Vanguard and basically
The
save your
Absolute
life.
Zero just got buffed. You can
Kinda,
freeze.
yeah.
Obviously, great at a range. Can go a lot faster. This is going to be
Okay.
a good one to have.
Ain't gonna lie, you're
Cloak
right. The
and
strategist
Dagger are
ones
gonna
seem to
give
be the
two
best things to
different
steal.
ones, which I think is pretty neat.
Oh, Cloak
Obviously,
and
with Cloak,
Dagger.
you can
Oh,
get
this is
his
a good
terror
one.
cape, which is one of the best parts of the entire kit. Very good. In fact, most of the
Okay.
strategists that you can steal from.
So depending on
are
which one you
absolutely
take from
S tier
her,
in
you
terms
get
of
one.
abilities. And then with Dagger, you get Dagger Storm, her bubble again, the best part of her
bubble,
kit
bruh.
too. So
Her
Cloak and
bubble-
Dagger
oh, that
is
would
a
be so
huge
good as a
priority
fucking-
when you're rogue. to
Imagine
steal
you
these two
double stack
abilities.
a bubble when you have a cloak and dagger.
Oh yeah, you double stack and just instant healing at that point. Okay, so
Fuck,
from what I
man,
could tell,
that's
she's
OP.
better for stealing strategists than anyone else in the game.
I think
So-
good for stealing strategists and vanguards.
I think she's good for going.
DPS, I don't think is that necessary.
None of it is worth it. I feel like for her, your best bet is to go fight the healers and just snatch their abilities from them, and then kill them. They're probably the best people to target.
You're gonna get her Spore Slumber. Again, all these are cracked. You're gonna be able to put people
That
to
one's
sleep.
kind of
I thought maybe they would
overpowered
do
though.
like an Easter egg of Rogue.
Yeah,
Because you could just
imagine
knock someone to
take a
sleep and
man
then
who's
rock
like
them.
go to
Way,
sleep.
huge CC that you can gain as Rogue. And then
Honestly,
Loki,
I wouldn't
yeah,
even
heard
use
from
it
the
on
tease
her.
from
I use it on like someone
Generation,
else.
Oh yeah, this is really
crystals.
good. This
Yet
one's
again,
really good.
the most broken part of his entire kit will be
Dang.
going to Rogue. So, you know,
It's
you
like
can
the
tell already,
strategists
short
just
and
have all
sweet.
the best
Target the
uses.
strategist probably a
Yeah.
lot of the times to really get the biggest benefit from
Yep.
this with the passive healing on top of it. Kind of a no-brainer. So there you guys go. That's going to be all the abilities that she can steal. If you're looking for a full
think
Rogue
that's
guide,
all.
I'm going to actually take my time and give you guys
Yeah.
something pretty sweet with that. So be sure to
Because
subscribe
you showed
down
the
below if you appreciate all the effort of
Yeah,
going
she
through all
turns
these heroes
diamond.
and getting it all ready for you guys.
Outside of
to
all the
easily
vanguards,
consume and understand.
I think
So you can
Ella is
jump
probably the
in
only one that's
with
useful.
the X-Men on day one.
Emma.
And
Again, guys, thanks for
Emma.
hanging out.
I mean,
checking
Emma
out
and,
all the
I
videos.
kept calling her Ella this entire
Yeah, I keep calling her
time.
Ella because of the other girl that we saw, the other trailer. I keep thinking about her name. But Emma and Doctor Strange are the only useful vanguards. Dang if you want to toss them in there, but I feel like those are the only useful ones. But strategist, DPS is.
I mean, Thor's thunder thing is pretty
Because you're never pulling the Human Torch out of the sky because they only fly in the sky. I've never seen Human Torch hover at the
Yeah.
ground, so you're never gonna get that one. It'd be cool if she go leap at people and take their ability. Maybe that would be cool, but you have to be like close up onto them to do it. So
Lately, until the next one, guys. Happy
We'll see.
rivalry.
all right. Any final thoughts before I end this?
I can't wait to main her.
Yeah, this has been our reaction. Look at her abilities. I think her DPS abilities are useless in a sense, but strategist might be your only target. So if you're a healer, good luck to you, because this character will probably be coming for you nonstop. It's probably the best way to play it. It's probably coming straight for healers. Because if I play her, I'm only going to target healers. That's all I'm going to target. Beat you up and steal your ability and heal myself after the fight, and then repeat. That's all I need to do. But hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll leave a link to this video and Tragic's thing in the description. Catch you on the next one.